Welcome, 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 Israel. Welcome to another live with your good friend, Brother Mirsaf. Shalom, shalom, Mosai in Christ bless. And tonight we have a few videos for you. Some you may find interesting, some you may find offensive, but altogether, I think you're going to like them. But with that being said, let's get started with our program. And before we start, I just want to say at the end, there was a question asked in one of our group chats from one of the members, which by no fault of mine, I thought that Brother David had answered the question for you, but unfortunately, he never got around to doing so. So I'm going to touch on that at the end of this broadcast to give you some enlightenment and understanding as to why it is that Israel, why it is that we should partake or inherit Israelite names. Okay? So let's get started with the show. So the first video I have coming up is something of a little light humor. Now, I don't want to be offensive to any sisters out there, and I don't want anybody to feel I'm being, like I say, insensitive, uncaring, or in any way disrespectful. But if anybody knows the name, the address, or the number of this freight train that crashed, please send it to me so that I can inform the driver that they hit something and they didn't stop. So let's start with this video. So it's a little light humor, but again, as I say, it's no offense to the sisters out there. But I must say, I have a scale rating when it comes to sisters and the stupid foolishness they do. And then this one, I give this sister, I usually use 10, but for her, I have to use 12. And out of the stupidity level, she gets a thumbs down and a 12 maximum. Okay? 12 maximum for the foolishness that she's trying to do. But you look and you see and you tell me what you think.
It's your time, baby. Get my baby. That's the difference when you're my baby. That's how it is when you. Nobody make me stop the world.
My God.
Feel my thug passion. Be what you ask for. So tell me if you want action. Until the lights back.
You see, the sister told her, say, let go, let go. She shook her head. She said, no, she knows the end result. That's like anyone in this world telling you, listen, man, you can do this, you can do this. You know how Christ tells us and the Most High tell us, say, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. But some things, some people tell you it's idiotic. They're lying to you. Don't listen. And this sister, even though she's doing something stupid, she's smart enough to understand that, listen, man, I know I wasn't supposed to go on this pole, and I know if I let go, my goodness, but let's see the end.
I got the one we could last long. And I never knew my time. Feel like what I waited for night long. I pull up in my fashion. Every night flashing anyway. You can go ahead and just sit down.
Oh my, Satan kicked in. Satan. Good God Almighty. Satan kicked in. He don't want me to play this video. Wow. I don't know what happened, but let's move on. Well, that video doesn't want to play. I don't know why it stopped for some reason, but I wanted you guys to see the end of it, man. But Again, as I say, it doesn't want to play. Let's see. Oh my goodness. No, we're not getting that back. So let's see if we can get another video here. Okay, so now this video here is a video of a brother who at some point, for whatever reason or another, would have slept with the sister. And you have to excuse the language, but it's a very powerful video which speaks a lot about what's going on in Israel amongst our brothers and sisters. Because it's evident that this sister knows this brother's other significant other, whether she's related and somehow either, blood sisters, friends, or whatever. But he made a fatal mistake. And let's see how it all winds up.
Hey, we need to talk.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Just because we fucked don't mean I'm gonna catch feelings. I told you I'm not like them other girls you used to messing with.
So you just gonna act like what we did didn't mean shit?
Did it mean shit to you?
You full of shit.
Don't be mad because I ain't begging to suck your dick again.
Well, you seem to enjoy it.
I'm good at it.
I'm good at what I do, too.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Hey, you been thinking about it?
Apparently not as much as you.
Man, whatever. I love my girl, and I wouldn't burn down my house for anybody.
I didn't ask you to.
I'm not hanging these lights by myself.
We done. Let's go back inside.
You and Dom okay?
Yeah, we good.
Why were you arguing?
We were just talking about what we want to call the place. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I ain't got time for this. I'm going inside.
Did you fuck her?
Hell no.
You're a hot damn mess, you know that?
It didn't mean shit.
It never does.
Look, my fucking Dom helped me see that I love Tiff. I'm cured now.
Negro, please.
Ma, me and Tiff are good. I swear that was just a slip up. Like it won't even happen again. Like, I'm good now.
You ain't have to beg for my forgiveness. I ain't the one you cheated on. But I tell you what, Tiff ain't dumb. So, better get your lie together.
Fuck!
So there, you saw that video, and that speaks a lot, as I said, to some of the things that's taking place in Israel, regarding brothers. Here we can see this brother, he made a critical mistake. He went and he slept with this other sister who apparently is related in some way to the family, either, as I said, a blood relative, close friend, or whatever. But he and she would in some way have had some sexual relation, and now he's gathering some feelings for the sister, because you can see it, in his actions, his speech, his mannerisms. I believe that somewhere down the line he developed some feelings for her, and that's how come he came on to her, or whatever happened. But the sister is playing off, and as I can see, it may be some movie that someone had put online, but again, it's a reality of the facts and the nature of things that's taking place in Israel. A lot of our brothers, we're good brothers, but Satan just takes root in us, and we go out there and we mess up on our good women, our good sisters, whether it be with an Edomite, with another nation, whether it be with another sister, whatever. But, as I said, you tell me what you think. What is the outcome that you believe would be the end result of this brother? Because as I said, it's something I saw that came from TikTok, and it may be a movie that one or two of you may have seen, but I just, got the idea of showing it because, as I said, it shows a lot and it speaks a lot according to what we know is happening in Israel. Okay? So on to the next video. Okay, so this video I have here is a video of, where am I now? I want to get the right one. I'm acting up again. What do I have here now? Yeah, this is a video that I came across, that I saw, and this shocked me. I mean, it shouldn't shock me because this is a everyday practical event that happens, you know, in Babylon, in all various parts of this Western Hemisphere. You know, I don't suspect or think or believe this form of action that is being displayed by this elderly sister would be taking place anywhere else in the world outside of this Western Hemisphere. But let's look and listen to it.
Come out the door with your 38 you like to pull. Hey. Shirley. Come out the door with your pussy. Shirley. Come out the door. Come out the door with your...
So, as you can see, if you're familiar with firearms, it appears that this senior sister, well within age, has come out of her house. Well, she took it out of a car. She came out of the car and brought it what looks like an Uzi or some other semi-automatic gun. And she is calling out to some individual across the street to say, come out of your house with your little 38. Okay, so let's finish listening to it.
Shirley! You pulling, motherfucker, pussy! Shirley! I'm going to Shirley. You pulling, you pussy! Bitch, I got mine now! I got my pussy, bitch! You, bitch, I ain't need my family yard! Bitch, I ain't got to go...
Yeah, it's an Uzi, and it's a full clip. But the amazing thing, there's a young brother sitting in the car who's obviously related to her, and some sisters in the vehicle who was filming this foolishness, and the brother is sitting down rolling a joint and casually watching as if it's nothing, while this elderly woman is behaving in this manner, brandishing a loaded weapon, threatening to shoot somebody in open broad daylight. Shameful, shameful, shameful. Not the actions of an elderly sister who's supposed to be nurturing and teaching young sisters on the way that they should go in Israel. You know, this is the action that she is displaying, and they're sitting there recording this and sending it out to live view for the world to see. And they find this to be hilarious, funny, or something to be proud about. That is disgraceful and disrespectful. Yeah, so as I said, that is an elder in Israel. And you see the actions that she is displaying. It is terrible, terrible, shameful. And this is the degree that our people have fallen down to. We cannot resolve disputes. We cannot come to some agreement from within the form of non-argumentative or aggressive actions towards one another. Whatever happened, I don't think it would have escalated to that point that she had to go and get a big Uzi submachine gun with a full clip to speak her mind and air her view out in broad daylight. So suppose something really happened and she was to just squeeze that trigger and shoot all over the place, killing or injuring innocent people. And for a woman of her age, my goodness, that's just ludicrous. But on to our next video. This video we have here is a video that I saw, and because we had just done a segment earlier on the JA where the Babylon nation wanted their U.S. representative and his counterpart to be recognized as a couple. And if you remember, his mate was a male adorned in a female's dress, and they wanted Jamaica to recognize them as a marital union, and Jamaica says no. So I got this video so that we can see the mindset of the Benjamites and their belief. Okay? So let's look at it.
Welcome back to Primetime News. There was pandemonium at Young's Plaza in Maypen, Clarendon yesterday evening as police were forced to rescue a homosexual male from an angry crowd. The details on how it all unfolded in this report. Literally hundreds of persons converged in the parking lot of Young's Plaza in Maypen Saturday evening as news spread that a gay man had sought refuge in a clothing store. All eyes were fixated on the entrance of the business place, which had to be manned by the police. So how did it get to this? Eyewitnesses say the gay man was seen on the plaza putting on lipstick, much to the annoyance of passers-by who ran him down, and he ended up inside the clothing store. Persons inside, we were informed, were concerned about the young man's safety and locked the door, then called the police. In no time, news had spread that a gay man wearing lipstick was locked inside the store. With their smartphones in hand, people were positioning themselves to take a picture. For those who could not get close to the store, they stood on carts and on vehicles. Back in the crowd, persons were heard expressing disgust at the fact that a man was openly wearing lipstick in a public space. As the crowd grew, more police reinforcement arrived. It was now over an hour since the man had been locked.
Again, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Oh, wow. I tell you. So now we've lost our feed again. Welcome to Canada, folks. This is where it happens. We got shorty internet. Horrible, horrible, shorty internet. But let's try and see. Again, that one is gone from us. So let's see if we can get this last video. And let's see what happens here. Okay. Here we have this video. This video is of a brother who entered into an Elamite store. And as you know, in Babylon, in America, they have a law out that says that you can loot a store, you know, and take whatever you want, and there's no reprisal as long as it's under a certain amount. I think it's $800 worth, I believe. Don't quote me, but that's what I think. And here we see this brother. He's inside of this Elamite store, and he is now trying to empty the shelves and put all of the products into a garbage bin. And now he's telling them, don't bother him because he has a gun on him. Okay? So let's see what the outcome of this will be.
Why you stealing everything?
Oh my goodness, man. It is crazy. Our internet is gone again. Gone again. So due to technical difficulties, we will have to end the broadcast.